Hello, my name is Laura, and I am here to testify as to how deep and disgusting the Freemasonic swamp is in London. Now, I know many of you have heard about these things. You have heard about how demonic secret societies are, but now I'm here to give you a very clear picture from the actual place that they rule and reign in. And I'm not going to go very high up their pyramid um, scheme. I'm just going to tell you things that happen at lower levels among normal, you would say, people. You would say they are people, only they are Freemasons. And in my very clear opinion, once they swear an oath to Freemasonry or to the Eastern Stars, they lose some of their human traits. They do enter a covenant with Satan. So this is the beginning of my journey to understand that they are not human anymore, and they make a covenant with Satan and they don't realize it, but they change from what you know as human into something else, into something very demonic, filthy. If you hear people in Australia speak about the Masonic filth, you come here in London and you know them, and you understand that it's much worse than you can imagine. Now I'm going to refer to one of the people who also gives accounts about them. Her name is Jessie Jepotal, if you want to search it online. And I'm going to relate my story to what she is saying on the internet. And her experience was of growing up as a child in one of these secret societies families, and she is saying clearly that the Masons have an obsession for reproduction. If you look at Babylonian, at Egyptian religions, which they bring in the world, because their symbol is the pyramid, so it's very clear that it has a connection. All those religions were based on fertility rites, on gruesome things people did together to each other. Now, I made a mistake to speak to somebody about an IVF I was going to have. So, from this, they started developing this obsession for me and wanting to place me into one of their breeding programs, and they were trying to get me pregnant, literally. So this is one of their demonic schemes, and I'm going to tell you that this has caught up into churches, including, like, something that you would see like a little tiny community. You would say these are people who want to worship God. They will actually play in with the Freemasons and suggest that they can make babies with me. So this tells me that really the demonic possession is much worse than you can actually imagine as people from the outside. Maybe if you are inside the societies, you know that I'm telling the truth. So what they do is try to pair you up with men at work. I would work in this little nice company, um, caring for teenagers, counseling them. And one of the first things I've heard when I entered the company was, "Have you met such and such? Have you met such and such?" So they were already trying to pair me up with somebody who, unfortunately for him, is a Pentecostal elder. So I, that is why I'm telling you that the level of demonic possession in this city goes beyond religion, beyond denominations, beyond any people that you would say can be trusted in any way, because they cannot. After I met the guy, I was placed with another man on late shifts. They were doing this on purpose. On weekend shifts, when there's nobody else in the company, only me and another man, so that they would corrupt me and make me fall, for some baby scheme they had in mind. When they saw that this is not working, and I complained to the manager about this, they fired me. The reason they found was that I gave a New Testament to a girl from a Muslim country. So they will always find their own schemes, their own little reasons they give, but there's actually always something demonic and completely hidden in their actions and in their motives. The next job I had was arranged by then. They actually called me and they placed me in, an agency called, but it was very obvious that it was arranged. And they placed me into a Ghanaian company. Now, this is something with African cultures. They will do this for each other and they think it's normal. So Freemasonry, African cultures, all these people that are rooted into a lot of witchcraft, I will say that witchcraft, they go well together. So they work well together, and it was another series of events. It was disgusting. Like, you cannot imagine an old woman offering her husband to make children with another woman, and they think this is normal. When she saw that didn't work, she began to push another young man from reception on me. When she saw that that didn't work, she began to push one of my colleagues to make babies again. Then she saw that it didn't work with this colleague. She pushed another colleague on me. And this has been a series of harassment, just at another level. I don't want for anybody to experience anything that they do. And in case you find yourself in one of their schemes, please right away try to get out of this. Please just try to find yourself means to earn your living and to have your peace, and not to mingle with them, because you will smell them. They have a specific stench. It stinks like Freemason swamp. So this is only my first video, and I am trying with the help of God to bring out more and more truth, and you will be surprised at the level of corruption they are in. And people you think you can trust, people you think are spiritual leaders, they are actually leading these demonic societies. So I just want you to wake up, please. Thank you.